Have you ever wondered what happens when a company that's been around for over 100 years decides it needs a complete reinvention? Not just an update, not just a new model, but a total rewrite of what it stands for. That's BMW today. The brand that gave us cars like the E30 M3, the E39 M5, and the original Neue Klasse from the 1960s. For years, critics and fans alike have argued, BMW has lost its way. Designs became polarizing, engines became smaller, kidney grills became controversial. The feeling was everywhere. People were no longer sure what BMW stood for. And now, BMW has dropped its answer, the new iX3. Not just a new car, but a gamble, a bet on the future, the brand, and its very identity. BMW calls it their biggest future project. It's a leap in technology, design, and driving experience. This is a car that could redefine everything we know about BMW, or break the legacy completely. Over the next 25 minutes, we're going to look under the hood, behind the boardroom doors, and across the global EV market. We're going to uncover the technology, the philosophy, the risks, and the brilliant, uncomfortable strategy behind the BMW iX3. This is not just a car. This is a blueprint for BMW's future. BMW's biggest challenge isn't building an electric car. They've already done that. The iX and i5 proved the engineering works. The question now is, can an electric car still feel like a BMW? BMW's identity has always been tied to sheer driving pleasure, a visceral connection to the engine, the sound, the feel. Electric cars strip all that away. Suddenly the thrill, the heartbeat, the personality, that all disappears. And design? That's been a public battlefield. For years, every new BMW grille, every crease, every angle has sparked arguments online, in magazines and forums. Some people love it, some hate it, but here's the thing. That wasn't an accident. BMW, like many brands, follows a philosophy called design by engagement. The goal isn't universal approval, it's conversation. Controversy keeps a brand alive in a noisy market. And the new iX3? It's a pivot. Less aggression, more subtlety. A confident return to a classic aesthetic. Beyond the brand, there's a customer crisis. People want electric cars, but fear holds them back. Range anxiety, the fear of running out of battery mid-trip. Even with longer ranges, that fear is real. Charging frustration, broken stations, dead apps, unresponsive screens. In some places, chargers are installed but powerless because of simple issues like SIM cards or QR codes. Long-term costs. Battery degradation is minimal, about 1.8% per year, but perception lingers. No one wants a huge replacement bill. The iX3 has to solve all of these problems. And BMW's approach? Strategic, deliberate, born during crisis. During the COVID-19 lockdowns, executives met virtually. Instead of reacting, they planned. A future-proof strategy emerged. The Neue Klasse platform was born, a foundation not for a single model, but for an entire era. This car isn't a temporary fix. It's a statement. 6-10, a return to form. The first impression of the iX3 is design. BMW cleaned the lines, reduced the clutter, removed chrome, narrowed the kidney grille, a vertical nod to the 1960s Neue Klasse. The result? Subtle, cohesive, confident. But this isn't just nostalgia, it's strategy. The head of design said they aimed for cleanness, reduction, lightness, monolithic, calm, emotional, a new kind of confidence. BMW trusts that subtlety can be stronger than aggression. The real revolution is under the surface. Battery tech, Gen 6 cylindrical cells replace flat prismatic ones. Lighter, more efficient. Architecture, 800 volts, allowing up to 400 kilowatt DC charging, add 200 miles of range in 10 minutes. Port access, Tesla-style NACS port gives access to superchargers. This is a generational leap. Metric, new iX3, old iX3, platform, Neue Klasse, klar shared ice, battery, cylindrical Gen 6, prismatic Gen 5, architecture, 800 volt, 400 volt, max DC charging, 400 kilowatt, 155 kilowatt, max range, 805 kilometers, DO LTP, 460 km LTP, battery carbon footprint, 42% lower, NA. Inside, the radical changes continue. Traditional gauges are gone. Panoramic vision projects info onto a 43.3-inch bar at the base of the windshield. 4 high-performance computers, the heart of joy, run all driving functions, managing symbiotic interaction with the driver. Eye tracking, adaptive responses, subtle AI support. BMW is redefining sheer driving pleasure for the electric age. 10. The new driving experience. What does this feel like on the road? 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.9 seconds. Plenty fast. Estimated range 400 miles EPA. The anxiety about distance? Nearly eliminated. Weight distribution 49-51 front rear. Precise handling, natural cornering. Driving dynamics, drivetrain, braking, and energy recovery intelligently linked for performance and efficiency. This isn't just numbers. It's a philosophy, BMW's essence translated into electric. Compare it to competitors. Tesla Model Y, simplicity and straight-line speed. Model Y long range is slightly quicker, more cargo space. iX3 is refined, longer range, faster charging. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, superior build. Audi Q6 e-tron, safe design, familiar luxury, prismatic cells. iX3 offers cylindrical cells, more range, faster charging, bold new design. Model BMW iX3, Tesla Model Y, Audi Q6 e-tron. Starting price $60,000, 50,630s. 74th and 700, range 400 miles, 337 miles, 388 miles. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 4.9s, 4.6s, 5.9s. Max DC charging, 400 kilowatts, 250 kilowatt, 270 kilowatts. Battery capacity, 108.7 kilowatts, 81 kilowatt hours, 94.9 kilowatt hours. Cargo volume, 520 plus 58 L franc, 76.2 cu feet, 526 L plus 64 L franc. Key differentiator, panoramic vision, 800 volts, Apple CarPlay. Supercharging, speed, software, OLED taillights, multiple screens, legacy design. Sustainability isn't an afterthought. About 1/3 of materials are recycled. Factories run on 100% renewable energy. Battery carbon footprint 42% lower. Product lifecycle footprint 34% smaller. 1 year of driving offsets production emissions. Have 15, 20, the competitive and strategic showdown. BMW isn't just competing. They're making a statement. The iX3 is an argument about what the future of EVs should look like. Technology first, performance second, but never forgetting emotional connection. A subtle design language reasserts heritage while signaling the future. Charging, range, sustainability, every major EV concern is addressed. Other brands innovate differently. Tesla bets on software dominance. Audi bets on incremental refinement. BMW bets on identity, experience, and resilience. That's a different kind of gamble. This is a car that asks buyers to trust a legacy brand in a new era. It asks critics to acknowledge a deliberate pivot, and it sets the stage for the next wave of Neue Klasse vehicles. BMW has promised 3 to 4 more models in the near future, each extending this vision. The Neue Klasse was born in crisis. Lockdowns, uncertainty, economic fear. BMW didn't panic, they planned. Long-term strategy, discipline, resilience. Every part of the iX3, from the platform to the battery chemistry to the projected heads-up display, reflects a vision forged under pressure. This is more than a car. It's a message. BMW knows who it is. It knows where it's going, and it's willing to bet its identity on that knowledge. This car resets the conversation. It invites debate. It challenges assumptions about what BMW is and can be. That's the real story behind the new iX3. So did BMW pull it off? The iX3 isn't perfect. It won't silence every critic, but it is bold. It is deliberate. It is a technological, emotional, and strategic leap that signals a new era. The Neue Klasse is more than a platform. It's the future of BMW. The iX3 is the first step. What happens next will define whether this gamble rewrites automotive history or becomes a cautionary tale. What do you think? Did BMW get it right this time?